Okay, that took a while to set up, but I'm finally live, I think. Let me... I didn't move my screen, so bear with me 1 second. I will just scroll this screen across so I can see how this is going. And I'm good to go. So Lara do a nice little jump. There we go. Right. So, continuing on. Now, one of my things that I wanted to do this year, and it's been a long time since I last was on this, was to finish Tomb Raider 3. And as this is this the anniversary, and I've just not streamed in God knows how long. But that's my task for today. I'm on the lost city of Tinnos, which is one of the last levels. I think it's just this and one more, so it's been a long time since I last played this level, so you'll have to excuse any mishaps and whatnot. Just try and refamiliarize myself with the place. So one of my tasks is to get up to here, to then unlock this gate here and get across that bridge. This is the level which has all these weird like bugs and fly things and stuff. Let's start by going up this way. There's a ladder up here. Let's do this way first. As I said, it's been a long while, so I say a long while. I think I played it this level last year. But it's one of those that doesn't come around that often, so I do forget these things. Open something. Let's see what's down here. So there's a platform over there, but I'm not going to be able to reach that from... Oh no, hang on, there's a little platform there. Lots of ambient noise here. I will go down there in a second. Oh, so there's a few people. I just had a look. I saw the activity feed. There's like a few people which are hosting, which is pretty cool. So whoever's on the hosting list, thank you. Actually, I could probably name them. So Ellie Croft, Sina, Zen the Jackal, El Gladwin, and Thea. Right, so there's so there's a rocket launcher over there if I didn't already have it. Let's start saving. Save over the top of that. That'll do. Right, so I can grab that. Some ammo for the rocket launcher. It's one of those weapons that I don't really use that often, to be honest. Despite it being pretty effective weapon, it's just not one that really get round to using. Not sure the purpose of this gap. I think it's just for decoration, really, like a lot of these things. Okay, so we need to get a key for here. The water is just normal. It doesn't make me freeze, which is cool. Hang on, I can get out of here, can't I? Yeah. That's where I started. There's another gap in here, was there? No. No, it's just where I started. Right. But what I did open was this door here. Can't remember if there's any creatures and whatnot. Alright, that's that done. So we got a key, which I think goes in. And this room's pretty cool. It's even more cool when you don't get stuck. I quite like the architecture in this room. Let's use that. What have we got in here? Oh, absolutely nothing. That was interesting take. Nothing really to see there either. Let's see what's over here. I can open that, so that's easy access down through the through here. There's a platform here with another lever. Did that move something? Oh well. It doesn't look like it moved anything. I thought there was meant to be a block that comes out. I swear somewhere around here there's going to be I swear there's something that attacks me. Ah, there we go. So let's save game again. And now to remember the right combination of the buttons. Anything else here? I don't think there is. I think that's it for now. Let's climb up. Now, trying to think. I think it goes along the line of hunting. So I guess you got man who hunts the cattle, and the cattle go for vegetation. Man hunt bird. Birds go for fish, which is cool. Man hunts vegetation, but vegetation doesn't hunt cows, so that's not really a go-to. Man goes for fish. Fish generally doesn't go for birds, but I think there are some which do. And then birds and vegetation. So I think maybe it's 1, 2, and the last one. Let's give it a go. Shimmy across. Oh, it's open. Sweet. Right, now this is where the bugs start coming, if I remember rightly. And this has got a nasty drop. And the music stops. Not sure how many of these things there actually are. Yeah, go mental with your guns. I'm pretty sure it's not an unlimited supply. I just remember there being a lot of them though. I'm hoping it's not an unlimited supply because I'll be here shooting forever. Because these bugs can get quite annoying when you're trying to climb around. Looks like there's still some more. Go down. Jesus. Stop already. Okay, it looks like I'm gonna have to find my way. Jesus. Right. Let's see if I can remember which way I have to go. I think over here. here. Looks like the bugs have stopped anyway. Don't know if I can grab onto that. I think that's a bit too high. But you know, worst case scenario, I fall to my death and whatnot. Hey Simon. This is not the this is not the HD thingy that is the project thing that's going on. I just continued on from what I've been doing. So no, I've not updated any of the files or anything. This is just standard. I'm just trying to remember my way around this lost city. It's been a long time since I was last streaming, and I thought it was worth having another having a go at finishing this before the year's out, because it's still the anniversary. And yeah, happy new year to you too. I hope you've had a good 2018. For me it's been a bit of a mixed bag, but okay, we're dead. Splat. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And apologies if I say your name wrong. I just sometimes you just see names and you just phonetically say them. As best you think they sound. I don't know if I can just jump straight across there. I think the gap's too wide. Yeah, gap's too wide. Yeah, the I mean, I've seen some of the file, the image files and stuff from the HD project thing that's going on, which it looks really, really good. So it's something I would like to play once it's all completed. God, this bridge does my head in. But I've not seen anything further for a while, so we'll see what's due to happen with the project when it comes, when we get a bit more information. I think there are some files, some of the levels are done. It's too slopey. It's been way too long since I last did this. Can I do a run and jump and grapple over? No. Oh, you built a new PC. Ah, wicked. I mean, I built this last year, and I've not really been on it much because, well, I. Oh, hang on, what's this up here? Oh, I see. During the end of last year, it was pretty much I ended up like living in the house alone, so I spent a lot more time downstairs, which is where my consoles are. And I've not really played much on the PC while I've been doing that. I mean, in part it's because my rabbit's downstairs, so I just let her out and she just hangs around with me. But I can't do that up here. She'll just go for the wires. Oh, you know what? That would have been really, really cool. I'm just reading your message there. Oh, crap. These guys. And I just killed myself. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, that project kind of looked like it would have been good, but I think the problem with that project was they made it sound like it was an official thing when it really wasn't. If it was an official thing, then it would have been kept completely under wraps and it would have been unveiled by Square Enix themselves or Crystal. So I think they gave off a lot of promises which weren't going to be a reality, which is quite unfortunate because it looked like a good project, and I would have liked to have seen the those mobile games being developed like in full scale. It would have been really cool, you know, to have the HD update for Tomb Raider 1, 2, and hopefully, you know, Tomb Raider 3. Yeah, and I will grab a more powerful weapon. I might use that because I don't use that often. Boom. Right, that's him down. Now, when I fell, well, let's just say the with regard to HD textures, there's I mean the remaster thing. I think that's I think it's just a replacement of files. I'm not 100% sure, but I know you can download some of the files already. See what's down here. But yeah, I think some of the levels have been completed, but it's not the same thing as that as what was being promised by the Realtek VR team. And even that would have just been a patch onto the system, so it would have just been a HD patch of files over what was already existing. I don't think there's anything fun down here. Don't think there's anything fun down here at all. Oh, waste of my time. Not even any ammo. Oh, what's this? Is this a block? Can I push it, pull it? No. No, just a waste of my time. Hey, Punisher. Hope you guys are all set for whatever's going on for your New Year's Eve as well. For me, I'm not doing anything. I am having a quiet one. Plus, also, I can't really go out. I've got a bit of a rash infection thing all over my face, which is one reason why I'm not using the camera. So yeah, no webcam for me. So I saved before I got there, so that was good. It's just very dark walls, which are to confuse me. Nothing to pick up. And get ready for these to swing. Crap. Where are these bugs coming from this time? Up there. I'm not sure how many bugs are in this part. Nope, wrong bit. Just let me catch up on what you're saying. Oh, you got to work New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Yeah, I think I think next year could be pretty cool. I think there's quite a few new games which are coming out. Not to say that I'm going to get them all, because I'm really behind on games in general. I started playing God of War yesterday, which so far is really good. I played Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man PS4 game, which that was awesome. That was a lot of fun. No, roll. Okay, we're done with the bugs. Yeah, Spider-Man PS4 is really good. Gonna start 2019 with Rise of the Tomb Raider. That's a good title. I really enjoyed Rise of the Tomb Raider. I liked Shadow of the Tomb Raider. One thing I found with Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Oh crap! I think I've just locked myself in. Ah! I vaguely remember this, and I think I need to stick to one of the edges, and I will eventually be able to climb up. Well, I'm gonna save my game. I'm gonna use a second slave sword. I can't even talk now. These bloody bugs. I did play Shadow of the Tomb Raider this year, and I really enjoyed it. There was just a lack of combat, which, considering the tools that you got available, it doesn't really make much use of that. But I think the puzzles, the environment, and everything else is just so good. Like I really enjoyed, really enjoyed playing the game and the experience and stuff. I've not played the latest DLC, which is the Pillar. But I have played the previous one. That was kind of cool. Just a nice little, throw in of a little bit of extra story and lore into the world. But I'm trying to think, like Shadow of the Tomb Raider and Spider-Man are probably the only ones I've really got round to playing. Which isn't really a lot, to be honest. I mean, I've done some other catch up. Can I not climb up on here? No, I can't. I can't remember where I climb up. Here. There we go. Right, we're now up and free. And if I remember the bit at the end of this, it goes quite nasty. I think it's like all the rocks and boulders falling down, so it's quite easy to die. For what I've played of God of War, that's been really good. I would probably say, for me personally, my played game of the year would be the Spider-Man. I got so hooked on that and platinumed the game. Let's save this. It's just so fun to kind of go around the world. There's a lot of like repetition in some of the like side stuff, and some of the combat sections get a bit frustrating. But as an overall experience, it's really good fun. Ouch. Okay, that's not the way I want to go. Ouch. Avoid that a little bit. Or just take your time and let it fall before... I think I might just do... small sections at a time. Right. Let's save here. Okay, that's not where I want to go. Oh. I do want to go the other way. Just don't jump into the pit. It's hard to see what you're doing when the world's just rumbling around you. Like, you don't want... You don't want those blocks crashing on you. Save game. I'm playing this on PC, yeah. Which is why it looks better. Ow! But I'm using a gamepad, which I know a lot of people don't like to use the gamepad because they're more than used to using the PC controls, but hang on a second, have I? No. What? Ouch. It's really hard to concentrate when the world's going.